Start my day with cushion hash brown. McDonald's drive-thru, I got it planned out. Counting money on the dash on my cash route. Let me roll down the window while my ass out. Work hard and blow endo, you might pass out. The aroma in the whip can make you black out. I'm a stoner from the Midwest, say that ingest. Hip-hop cheese marin when I fail a piss test. I ain't fucking with no eye drops. I pull it to the stew, I book the time slot. I conjure up my demons and my rhymes pop. My girl twisting up them zigzags, we just smoking through a big bag, yeah. Got my hand on the wheel, blowing loud, yeah. Yeah. Got my hand on the wheel, blowing loud, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Cruising around town while she roll one. Yeah, yeah. I be blowing loud, let my soul run. Yeah, yeah. Let me break it down like a whole nug. Yeah, yeah. I'm cruising around town while she roll one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. That is roll one, Dre Marro. Get down.
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Lady Diva, and I'm glad that you enjoy my music. It's a pleasure to be able to share it with you and with everybody else listening.
Well, I'm going to wear it out after tonight. All right, Dre, tell us, do you have any upcoming projects you want to tell us a little bit about? Give us a little detail. Any upcoming new projects in the near future you want to tell us on air right now?
So this upcoming year, I got a lot of things in the works. What I do want to kind of talk a little bit about is it's not, there's no release date set yet for this project, but it is planned for 2020. It's going to be called Barbaric, the Flex Tape. It's a funny name for a project, and it's just going to be a fun project where I can throw some of the best artists that I've come to meet through my touring through New York, through the Midwest, even down in Vegas. I'm going to have a compilation of just all kinds of artists jumping on it. It's basically going to be a mixtape of some of the best up-and-coming hip-hop artists that I know, and it's going to be fun. So definitely look out for that. I don't have a date for that right now, but when it does release, that's really going to be a big project, and it's going to help, create awareness for different artists, and I just want to be able to, with my platform and on your platform or any platform that I'm allowed to be on, to be able to push the culture, to be able to, let everyone know hip-hop is a beautiful art form. It's a beautiful type of music, and it can change people's lives. So let's enjoy it,
Wow, that's what's up. Thank you, Dre, for that information. Wow. So, Dre, I would like to ask you this. What is that ultimate desire which you want your fans to get out of your music and this new album here?
So what I want people, to walk away with after they listen to my music is I want people to, number one, feel inspired. But aside from just feeling inspired, I want people to feel, if you hear in all of my music, whether it's in the beginning of the song, middle of the song, end of the song, there's that line roar, and I call myself Mufasa all the time. It's obviously, I'm just having fun with it, but the reason I call myself that is when you listen to my music, I want you to be able to feel that heart of a lion and have a lion heart. A heart of a lion to me, or a lion heart, is someone that never, ever gives up, that never stops fighting for what they want, that is always hunting and fighting in the jungle for what they need for their family and for their own life. So if you walk away from my music feeling inspired and feeling like you got the heart of a lion and can conquer the world, that is exactly what I want, because even if, I can only be here for a limited amount of time on this earth, I want to leave the earth and this place a better place than I found it by inspiring young people to be positive and pursue what they really desire in this world.
Wow. Thank you for that information, Dre. Wow.
I appreciate you.
So, Dre, your music, where can anyone find your music on any music outlets on the internet? Can you mention them, please, right now?
Yeah, so I'm currently on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Music, Deezer, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube. You can just Google me, Dre Marro, or if you already are on one of those streaming platforms like Spotify or Apple, just search my name. Again, I'll spell it as Dre, like Dr. Dre Marro, sounding like tomorrow. It's 2 words. D is in David, R is in Robert, E is in Ethan, space. M is in Mary, A is in Andy, R is in Robert, O is in Oliver. You look up Dre Marro, you'll see my Lights EP, you'll see my project, The Revision, and you'll see my singles. And just enjoy, just have a good time, and I hope you enjoy the music. And if it has value to you, please share it with just one other person that you think will benefit from the message.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Now, Dre,
No
have you did any performances in your community using your talents for any organizations in your community where you live at?
Do I what?
Have you done any performance events using your talents in your community for any community organizations or any community events?
So actually, last year, we were very blessed to be able to connect with the Puerto Rican Committee of Chicago, and we were actually a part of the Puerto Rican Day Festival Parade. It was a Puerto Rican festival show, and we were able to perform and open for Cuban Link, who is a very well-respected New York artist in Chicago, Humboldt Park. We also were able to help them put together the Puerto Rican beauty pageant, and also I performed and headlined that event as well. I am looking to do more things in the community here in my hometown of Kenosha. Last year we also was our first year doing what was called the Midwest Talent Fest. It was an incredible opportunity it was basically a talent show for young people, but honestly anybody that just has a talent, singers, rappers, comedians, dancers. We had all of them come and audition. I was able to schedule everything and host the event. And actually the winner of that event was Tragic in Existence. Shout out to him. He was an artist I've worked with. But there was multiple artists that were able to come out, show their abilities. We were able to raise money to give to charity, and also to promote all of these artists, to give us all a platform. And I just want to be able to inspire any artist, wherever you come from, whoever you are. As long as you're passionate and you work hard, you have an opportunity to be able to put your voice out there. So that's so far what we've been able to do, and just be able to give back to the beautiful culture of hip-hop, which has helped me. So.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. And thank you for that information, Dre. I have a caller, area code 773. Please speak. State your name.
How you doing? My name is The Misfit.
Hey, how you doing? The Misfit. How you doing today, girl?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Good. This is a very talented artist out of Chicago, Lady Diva. She is incredible when it comes to poetry. She works hard. She was actually in the XXXL Chicago Freshman Cypher that I was in earlier this year, and we have plans to collaborate in the future. So why don't you go ahead and let them know where they can find you, Misfit.
They can find me on Instagram at Mahogany the Misfit, all one word with a Y. Misfit is MYSFIT, and then Mahogany is just the regular way, MAHOGANY. But I just want to shout out Dre, because every time that he has something or does whatever with his music, he's always trying to put other people on, and I like that, because a lot of the times a lot of artists can be real stingy and treat their artistry like the Patty secret formula, and I really just appreciate it.
Wow, that is awesome.
No, I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate you.
And contact me and inbox me on social media to be on my platform one day.
Yes, I can totally. That would totally be awesome for her.
Yes. I'll be researching you, and thank you for calling in.
No problem. Anytime. I love,
all right.
hearing more people put people on about artistry. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you, girl.
All right, everyone. We're almost coming to the end of our showcase. We have like 20 minutes left of the show. I will play one more track at the end of the show. That one will be called off the Lights album of Dre Marro. Dre, you're more than welcome to give a shout out to all the persons that supported you in your hip hop music journey. Go ahead, Dre.
I'd like to take a second to thank God first, because without God, The miracles that have come forth in my life would not be here. So thank you, God. After that, I would like to thank my family, my immediate family, my mother, Maria Eugenia. I love her. My father, who called in a little bit earlier, Luis Gamarro Sr., and then my two brothers, Jorge, who unintentionally inspired me to even begin this journey, and my brother, Luis Jr. I'd like to shout out also to America Gamarro. We just married in August. She called earlier, and she is the most beautiful and impactful person in my life. I can truly say that without her and her family support, which is not my family, so Marilu, Evie, Aramis, Tony, Isaac, Joey, there's so many to name. But all of them, if they're listening, they know that my memory isn't so good, so I can't name all of them, but I love all of them. The Sierra family has been so beautiful and has blessed me so much. And I want to thank you, Brenda, because without you and without this platform, I wouldn't be here right now. So I appreciate everyone that I've mentioned, and God bless you guys. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's give them an applause. All right. All right. Let's do the thing. So I would like for you, Dre, to give your social media pages again, Facebook, IG, on the internet that you're on. Go right ahead, Dre.
Sure. So you can find me. That's the best way to stay in touch with me right now. Until the website gets updated, which I will have an official web page coming soon. But for now, it's at Dre Marro 262 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. D is in David, R is in Robert, E is in Ethan, M is in Mary, A is in Arthur, R is in Robert, O is in Oliver, 262, all one word, lowercase. When you're searching me on social media, you'll be able to find all of my latest content. I update my social media daily, so just stay in touch with me. Keep up to date on my page. You'll be the first to see all of my new music. You can also find me on YouTube at Dre Marro 262. I release a video on YouTube at least once a week. So just stay in touch with me and come be a part of this journey because I appreciate having you.
All right, then. I would like to ask you this. What keeps you motivated, Dre, to keep going?
What keeps me motivated, honestly, truthfully, is my family. I love my family so much. I love them from here to the moon and back probably over 1,000 times again. And I reached a point in my life when I went to University of Wisconsin Parkside in 2014. I was a marketing major. And I realized one day sitting in class that just wasn't for me. That I'm a very smart man, but being in that environment and that type of learning environment was not for me. And I told myself that day that I want to be able to make a steady and good income for my family, but I also want to be happy every day of my life. I don't want to feel like I don't want to be a negative person and be bitter for the rest of my life. I don't want to be an angry person because I didn't pursue what I knew that I could obtain as long as I put the hard work in. So my family is number one motivation for me to say, hey, there's no option for failure. I'm going to make my mark in the hip-hop industry. I'm going to make my mark in the music game and create a business for my family and for myself so we can live comfortably and be okay, and to inspire other people that if I can do it, from a small community of Kenosha, Wisconsin, and if I can make a difference, then so can they.
All right. Well, thank you for that. And last but not least, any words of wisdom you have before we sign out, any advice or a message to deliver for those that are suffering in the world today, or something you want to give to those entering into the music industry? Dre Marro, go ahead.
Sure. So the big advice that I can give anybody that's listening that's an up-and-coming or aspiring artist in any genre is the very first thing that I wish somebody would have told me that I'm telling you now is don't take anything personal. This is all business, and as a business, you must treat it as such. So always remember that even, throughout time, negative things may happen. Certain relationships may not pan out the way you think they would. Certain, you may be working towards opening for a certain show and it may not work. But as long as you always have a mindset of keeping it professional and dedicating yourself to learning the business side of everything when it comes to music, you're going to set yourself up